Yo, hey.
Yo, but what you telling me?
I'm out here, man. Just chilling right now.
Well, where are you?
I'm at crib, you know, just working.
Oh, so what? Is your girl there?
Nah, she should be at crib as well.
What, her crib?
Yeah.
Okay, well, when was the last time you talked to her?
Today, bro. Why you asking about my girl?
Yeah, bro, I think I can see her go. I'm not even sure still. But it's
Maybe
definitely
she went shot. What, you in her end?
Yeah, bro, man's in Westfield, bro.
Yeah. So,
Who's my man?
What do you mean, who's my man?
What is that, Mark?
Wait, hold on. Bro, you're not giving my context, bro. Like, calling me, you're saying, is my girl with me? When did I speak to her last? Now you're saying, Mark. What are you on about, bro?
Obviously, bro, you're my dog, innit? And I'm telling you right now, see, man's just chilling in there. Man's just in the food section.
Yeah.
I can see your girl with Mark, bro.
Who's Mark, bro?
The concept of the Supacell like show, because for me, definitely. Like in and of itself as a show, first and foremost, before you even hear the background, it's a good show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it has that sort of, obviously not say it's a copy on that now, it has that Black Mirror vibe. I don't know how to describe it. But then obviously in its own sort of right, in its own sort of way, in its own original sort of form. But then when you hear the actual backstory and why the eyes glow and things like that, it makes you like, even like, you know, when his mum's going for the transfusions and stuff like that, I didn't realise that like it's that. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to like that's education to people. And when the show is sort of already by itself in its own right a good show, then having that sort of depth and adding that, the levels of, I think, exposure it gives to sort of the community
definitely
is 100%.
great.
I was even gonna say, like, firstly, I commend you, bro. Like, I have big respect for you. Not just because you have sickle cell, but just the way and manner you live your life. You're someone who brings joy to a lot of people.
Energy.
I think anyone that knows Alvin, you'll know that when he's there,
you're gonna have
joy.
a good time.
Like, he's always happy.
Good energy, man.
Appreciate it, man.
He brings good vibes. He bigs up people. Makes you feel good about yourself. And for someone that's lived with something all their life that can cause you to be out for such a long time, and even when you interact with people, you still bring that joy. It's very commendable.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You mentioned before about, I think you said slightly about superpower, that when you're advising a girl, and it links perfectly with the show you're on and you being on that show, and almost how you've turned something which people would say is almost a negative to positive, you know what, I'm gonna be an advocate, because Alvin does a lot of stuff in terms of advocating for sickle cell rights and letting people understand what sickle cell is and how to live with it and how to, you know, take precautions, etc. So tell us a bit about being someone that has lived with sickle cell and being on a show that has such a strong message and resonates with what you had to go through as well.
Do you know what? It's been amazing, innit? And I think it's actually been amazing. I'm just gonna say that for one, innit? And I think as a man, sometimes you forget to just be in the moment. So for me, like, even though I've done the job and I've been on the show, in my head I'm like, alright, cool, like, what's next? I want bigger and better. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, God willing, now I can start getting. But I think after I stepped out and people was congratulating me and messaging me and all these things, I realized, you know what, like, this is actually a bigger deal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of like how many lines I might have had or X, Y, Z.
You're on Netflix.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm on Netflix, like, and it's nuts to me because it's like, for me, finding out the show was more in depth, like, to do with sickle cell. I was like, oh, this is like sick, man. I was like, I'm so grateful right now. Like, I was just like, for me, I was like,
so what, did you not know at the start?
Okay. So even when they done the casting process or stuff, I got an email from my agent, was like, oh, they want you to tape for this role essentially, innit? So I was like, all right, cool. I saw what it was. I saw it was right. I saw Ratman. I saw Supacell. Gave me the whole brief and everything. I still got the email on my phone. And I was like, oh my God, I would love to back this. But I didn't really know what it was about. I just thought, I knew front face and what it was, that superhero thing, this Ratman, cool, Netflix. I said, yeah, cool. I remember doing a tape here and I gave myself this rule. I was like, I'm going to do 3 takes, give it my all, and I'm sending it off, innit? Cool, done that, send it off. And then I remember, like, I heard back maybe 3 weeks later. Like my agents called me, he's like, oh, by the way, I don't know if you remember Supacell, but yeah, you put the role on it. And I just remember like going on my knees. I said, what? Thank you, God. And it was mad because like maybe 2 days before, I must have been like bawling, like, God, like, what's going on, man? It was nuts.
Life was life, didn't it? Life was life.
Life was life. Life was pamming. It was like, what? And then cool, got it. So then I remember like I was just prepping everything, and I got on set one day to do one of the scenes, and I saw a woman I know who's very big on blood donation, innit, called Vashti. But she was also working on the project as Rapman's assistant, innit? Okay. And she just came up to me, she was like, oh, congrats, man, like, you're gonna love what's going on here. She's like, all right. I was like, well, why? She's like, trust me, like, it's important for the culture. So I was like, cool.
What does that mean?
Yeah, like, it was a bit like,
what do you mean by that?
Yeah, so obviously now cool. And obviously, because sometimes if you're not like one of the main, you can't know the whole script. You just get your scenes in it. So for a lot of the stuff I was doing, I was just filming my scene and stuff. And then I remember when we was filming, like Vash, like was it Vash or right? Like, I think there was an explanation in it about why the eyes glow yellow in it. And then that's when I was like, oh my days, like it's linked with sickle cell. And like for those who don't know, a lot of people in the sickle cell community like deal with jaundice, innit? Naturally, just because of blood cells and stuff. And that's been one of my biggest insecurities sometimes, innit? Like, it's not always seen, it's not always not, but sometimes I feel like I can always see it and stuff, innit? So to see it come and be a superpower, I was like, this is sick, like, it's mad. So, yeah, man, I think more recently I've been able to appreciate and be like, you know what, rah, like, I'm actually grateful that I've got it and I'm actually in this show that talks about it. And, you know, there's the correlation. It's like, all right, cool, I want to do what I want to do. But also it's like, yeah, this is important. Yeah, man. So it's an overwhelming feeling. And I thank God completely because I feel like, it's definitely
on the lighter
for me.
On the lighter note. Because you're an actor, yeah? Let's test that this actor.
Oh, what's going on?
Okay, everyone's in this movie that we're about to do.
I swear.
Oh, God.
Why are you always trying to do scenes?
Nah, bro. Let's do a scene.
That's how you're doing Baby Solo.
You know
the
me
last
secretly.
Secretly,
Actor and actor. Like,
this be Jordan fan.
When I was young, that was actually something.
Can we release some of your tapes after this?
Bro, I'm being so real.
Why you used to do music
videos.
videos?
I would quit my whole career right now.
To do acting?
I swear.
In year 9.
Run it, you know.
In year 9.
Why not?
In year 9, I got
to say back to that league.
That bag though.
No, the actor's bag got bag though.
I know.
The actor's bag is bag. If you're doing it, it's hard. Yeah.
So I got shortlisted for Shakespeare, innit?
Yeah, wow.
What Shakespeare?
Bro, man.
Shakespeare, as in Broadway.
So cool. In year 9, yeah, I showed my parents.
So,
They looked at me, they ripped up.
They ripped it.
That's mad.
Oh my God, ripped up.
Yeah.
All I could have been
Denzel.
could have been.
I promise you.
Denzel Washington.
Our parents, I swear, sometimes.
So did I. Do you know what it is? I hear African parents sometimes, innit? My mum was very supportive of it, innit? So my mum was that. But my mum's side of the family, a lot of them are creators. A lot of them are like involved in football. Whereas my dad, obviously his thing's a bit different.
Engineer,
doctor.
It's a little bit different. So when my mum was very supportive, my dad wasn't. And obviously my dad being my dad is like the main say in the household, innit? So yeah, like similar situation. Like I was acting. I remember year 6. I've been acting since I was year 6. And I remember I used to go to an after school club. And I think it was either Anna Shears or it was definitely Anna Shears, but she was doing an after school club at the school near mine, innit? And obviously when my parents used to work, I used to go there. And I remember we were prepping to do a live stage play of Bugsy Malone.
Okay. Legendary.
I was Bugsy, bro.
Come on, Bugsy, you know.
I was Bugsy. So imagine that I'm doing, say 6, so I'm like 11. Yeah, I'm like 10, 11.
Yeah.
Dope.
So obviously I'm enjoying it sick. But the day of the showcase
church conference
was on a school day.
Oh.
So obviously I've told I'm prepping to go.
They said no.
Brother, my dad said, what? You better put that jumper. I go and I was iron at the time. So go and iron your school. I remember crying, yeah.
You know that
and then
bro.
the thing is, I'm ironing it, and then the tears dropped. I remember crying. I just dropped it, and I'm like,
go firm it.
Imagine I got to school, yeah. My teacher shouted at me for being in school.
Now I hear it. I can imagine.
Because it's such a big
She said, bro, it was a massive, bro, like,
That's mad.
Only God knows what I could have been right now.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Only God. It's true. But do you know what as well? But do you know what, at the same time as well, I can't look at that, innit? Because anything could happen, bro. I could have come a child actor and gone off the rails. You know what I'm saying? I could have X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what they say?
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes the world's rejection is God's protection.
Exactly.
So,
And I
like
that.
man.
And that's definitely. And I think that's why I see it. So I was like, do you know what? Maybe I needed to steady in it. Who knows, bro? I could have made peas and then
I feel like I could have been Leonardo as well, personally.
Yeah. You're black though, so I don't know how you be Leonardo.
You be more like Denzel. Everyone will think it's the same.
Leonardo. From a young age.
Well, you know EastEnders extra, that's it.
Never.
Hey. Listen, don't crush his dreams. Don't crush his dreams.
I'll start singing, you know.
Wet guys. Oh my God. Anyone can get it, bro.
I was Jack in the Beanstalk.
Yeah. I was Jack.
Yeah, I was Jack.
With the Beanstalk.
I was Jack, bro. And then, these man know I do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of
You didn't do acting though.
I swear.
I think I enjoy acting, but it's just...
But you can know you said you're going to work after this, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, it's mad.
But I'm sure there's a way like you can make time to just do some lessons.
I think I'll get to a stage where I'm gonna.
Acting's a beauty. It's a very hard,
I love it, man.
but it's beautiful.
I love
me
the
too.
craft.
But the thing is, with
love
acting
the
as well,
craft.
you can get into it at any age.
And I think that's the beauty of it.
We've dissected.
Oh yeah, the scene you wanted to do. So
We
yeah.
need to. You get it. Alright, cool.
Oh, man wants to do a show.
Yeah,
I
so
want to
what's
test
the-
this
what's the
acting.
sound?
We'll start with
What's
a
the
light one, yeah. Cool. So us man are in a bank.
Yeah.
You're gonna come and you're gonna essentially stick up the bank, yeah. So we need someone who's behind the counter and then someone who's just getting their money. You want to be? You said you were actor, innit? So you be.
You say you're actor.
Yeah, I'm involved.
I'm the
involved.
producer.
Now you could be one of the
You know what it is, yeah?
bystanders.
We need more producers, you know.
And
I remember, brother, we need
As in black producers.
yes, black producers. So yeah,
I don't
we
think I know
need
a lot
more,
of people that
man.
be
I remember,
behind the cameras.
yeah, like with Super. So what I loved about it as well is like the main, like obviously Raps is directing it. Sebastian Phil's a director. His name slipped my mind, but the DOP is black.
Yeah.
One of the producers black. You know what I'm saying? Like
The team was
black.
yeah.
It's giving like you're walking around.
I think it's
Black,
because people don't know how to get into that. Because even I'm thinking
People don't
about
want to.
Yeah.
They want to be.
They want to be in front of the camera more time.
I hear that though.
Yeah.
And then those that do, it's then it gets hard, then it's
Yeah.
never easy. But yes, I got so yeah. So
He's
producer.
avoiding the acting.
No, it's run it up, man.
Alright, so you're behind the
Listen,
till.
use more time I get paid to act in it, man. I like it.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah.
like that.
The price is going up.
The
You
easy
get
one because you done something similar to Supercell, innit? So cool. So you're behind the counter.
Yeah.
You're just one of the bystanders in the bank.
Yeah, I'll just be looking.
Same here.
Yeah.
And then you could be a security guard by the door, innit?
Don't dead me.
Yeah,
Don't
cool.
stand.
And you got a strap.
I got a strap.
You
Have I got a
got a
strap?
torchlight. He's got a torchlight.
Just a torchlight.
You got
Just a torchlight. What am I gonna do with that?
Yo, mate.
You got to come in and essentially you get stick up, quick thing.
Do I actually want me to come in or I could have stayed?
However you want to do it. Improvise.
Yeah,
We're all in it already.
Huh?
So you're at the till.
I am at the
Excuse me, sir. So I want to withdraw
Yeah, you don't need to start,
100. Yeah, I want to withdraw £100 out of my account.
What's your account details?
So in a Nigerian bank.
Why we always doing that? We shouldn't have got that. We shouldn't because I think
Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank.
Zenith Bank in Lagos.
I got that. Alright, cool.
They will shoot me before I look at this. In Nigeria, they will shoot me.
Oh,
mate,
bro,
you right?
listen.
How's your day going? You a bit down, mate, are you?
Come on, England. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. Alright, cool. What you want to do for me, mate? I'm trying to withdraw £1,000. This guy's a bit loud, isn't he?
Yeah.
You right?
He's a bit loud.
So excuse me, could you just
Keep it loud. I'm trying to withdraw some money.
Looking a bit
Trying to
suspicious
some
there,
money.
mate.
Dealing with
Looking a bit suspicious
I'm
there,
good.
mate.
Come on, England.
So,
Dealing with a
could
customer,
you
mate.
guys hurry up, please, sir? Just trying to.
Who are you that you're telling me to hurry up? I'm withdrawing £1,000.
Yeah, no.
You're probably
Oh,
at
1,000.
Alright.
Yeah, no.
I'm
you're
here.
right.
We're doing big
Take
boy
it
money.
easy there,
right,
lads.
right,
Take it
yeah.
easy there,
You
lads.
wait your
We're in the
turn.
bank. We're in the bank.
I'll wait.
Don't let me call security.
No, yes,
This
sir.
guy. Come on.
Lower your
What are you
voice.
gonna do to
Lower
me?
your voice. Lower your
Anyway,
voice.
It just
Lower
sounded
your
like you guys
voice.
are having a conversation. I apologize.
Yeah.
Continue.
Thank you.
Good one.
Thank you,
Yeah.
security.
Continue.
Anyway, so I want to withdraw £1,000.
Okay.
want to do that as quickly as possible, please.
Okay,
mate.
so would you like that in 50s or 20s?
Oh, I like that question. You know I'm a rich man.
Okay.
I do not get paid enough.
Security!
I don't get paid
Open
enough.
the safe right now! I open the safe now! You're on the floor, my boy. Yo! Open the safe!
Blessings, I don't know.
I don't get paid enough.
Everything's gone. I'm gone. Yeah,
Do you want me to open the door? Should I open the door?
Smart robot.
Why doing? Blind his head.
Why
Why
don't
coming in shouting?
I feel this stick on
No, bro.
How you telling these just
Yeah, I'm a JJ guy. What
I
kind
don't
of
get paid enough.
Was that,
I don't get paid enough.
The thing is, I greeted him with interest. If I was a normal guy, man, I'm saying, leave him, man.
What are you securing?
I don't get paid enough.
You don't get paid enough.
That's how this torchlight, bro.
Listen,
that was
if
dead,
if
my
they
guy.
retrieve that money, are they gonna give me? If they retrieve that money, do they give me bonus?
Nah, you
Okay, so
Alright, next scenario. Nah, you fumble that one, though.
Yeah, quickly,
Alright,
man.
cool.
Quickly.
Cool. You're walking down in Westfield, yeah? You've seen your boy's girl, yeah? So one of
My
us...
boy's girl, yeah.
Whatever. You see your boy's girl with another guy, yeah? You're calling your boy to explain to him what you've seen, yeah?
Yeah.
He's not believing you.
Okay.
You gotta explain that. Listen, your girl was cheating on you.
Okay.
Yeah? Make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. To be honest, we don't really need to act
Well, the girl did
the
it.
girl.
The girl, yeah.
Just be on the phone call.
No one wants to be the girl.
Nah, there's no point.
There's no point,
Because
girl.
all you're doing is seeing them. You're not confronting them.
Okay, yeah,
Just telling
fair.
your boy.
What about
fair.
having a conversation?
Alright, cool.
They're having a conversation, bro.
Nice, calm.
That's your phone.
I need to see the girl first, but I ain't never called you yet. Kind of acting.
what kind of acting?
Hey, Gus, bro.
Gus,
Let's get Gus, bro.
I never called you yet.
Hey, Gus, bro.
I haven't seen your girl yet.
I was getting ready. Alright, cool. Alright,
The
so
spirit.
that's the guy and the girl.
That's the guy and the girl right there, yeah.
Mad.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
That relationship's the relationship.
Yeah. So them man are walking down
So
the
which
date.
was your girl?
Hey, pause.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
I didn't figure out
Man, I didn't think about
Hey, yo.
Alright, bro. Alright, so you see them walking. They're walking.
Yeah, over there.
Alright, cool. They're walking.
Yo, what do you want to buy, bro? Hey, you fucking...
All I said, listen, look, I don't like you.
You said I'm
in this. You're the girl.
Hey, you fucking you're not cutting my seat, bro. You're not cutting me out of this, bro.
I'm gonna get my shot.
I work for this, bro. I bought my thing.
I used to grind like this for time.
like this.
I said, what you want to buy?
That's too funny.
Alright, cool. So they're
That's
just
too
walking.
funny.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, calm.
They're hugging, kissing, all that stuff.
Yeah, say nothing.
Cool.
What do you look up? Wait. Bring.
Yo, hey.
Yo, but what you telling me?
I'm out here, man. Just chilling right now.
Where are you?
I'm at crib, you know, just working.
Oh, so what? Is your girl there?
Nah, she should be at crib as well.
What, her crib?
Yeah.
Okay, when was the last time you spoke to her?
The day, bro. Why you asking about my girl?
Yeah, bro, I think I can see her go. I'm not even sure still. But it's definitely
Maybe she went shot. What, you in her end?
Yeah, bro, man's in Westfield, bro.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
what do you mean, who's my man?
What is that mark?
Wait, hold on. Bro, you're not giving my context, bro.
Alright,
Calling
cool.
me, you're saying, is my girl with me? When did I speak to her last? Then you're saying, Mark. What are you on about, bro?
Obviously, bro, you're my dog, innit? And I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, see, man's just chilling in there. Man's just in the food section.
Yeah.
I can see your girl with Mark, bro.
Who's Mark, bro?
Brother, you know Mark, fam.
You're seeing my girl with Mark.
Yes,
What
the
do you
dark
mean?
skin. You know the dark skin, brother?
Okay, maybe she went shop and she saw my man.
No. Them man are holding hands, bro. I think she's looking at me, innit? So I'm not trying to make it bait. But
What do you mean they're holding hands? Are they holding hands or they're holding hands?
Brother, them man are holding. You know the interlock?
Bro.
As in, is locking and locking.
Brother,
Yeah,
the interlock hand thing, bro.
Like, you can see them and it shows my girl.
You're asking bare questions. That you
No,
can't see.
you're asking, bro, you're belling man. I'm working. You're telling me you're seeing my girl locking hands with Mark, bro.
You trust me or not, bro?
I do, but bro, no
I'm telling you,
context.
I can see your girl
I
holding
beg, take a
hands
picture.
with Mark.
Take a
Brothers
picture.
in
Take
the
a
night.
picture. I don't believe this, bro.
Alright, do you know what? Let me stop on FaceTime. Let me FaceTime you.
Alright, so no.
Yeah, look.
Yo,
Yo.
now zoom in a bit if you can. If you go closer,
Yeah,
look.
bro.
Is this girl mad? Is this girl mad?
And I said, ain't Mark your bedroom?
You see this Bemishi girl, yeah?
Man said this man missy.
You see the man missy? Big man
That's the
missy.
second time Missy been cheated on this show, you know.
I swear, so
I love Missy. Missy has cheated on Missy twice now.
Man missy is not good.
And that was good though.
No. Yeah.
You know respect.
Yeah.
He didn't laugh, he didn't smile, he was in character, fam.
that was funny, bro.
It was the facial expressions. It was the facial expressions. Yeah.
I know that one is different from that one. Bro. That man not swinging in that. If it's that, it could be like variant things, a bit like, you know what I'm saying, prayer.
I'm going to do one now, but Ola has to do it.
Okay, calm me. Let's do Ola, yeah.
Oh, right.
Let's see what Ola's saying.
That's what he's saying.
I like Shakespeare, fam.
Innit? Alright, cool.
What play was it, by the way? Because you know that you can't just do Shakespeare.
It was a Romeo and
Why are you so laughing?
It was a Romeo and
Slur.
Why don't I put over my head? I want to laugh, man.
What play?
Hey, Alvin, what's
I
wrong
wanted
with
to
you?
know which one.
Nah, Alvin is crazy. Master, you know Shakespeare is like a
I'm
whole...
going to give you a deep
you are
one.
genuinely
though.
asking.
Let's see if you got
This
that
is a
ability.
deep one.
Because
This
you
one.
said Shakespeare.
This is a deep
That's
one.
depth.
Bro, that was in year 9.
Now he's adding caveats.
If you don't want to do
Now
that,
there's
slow down.
caveats.
This one is a serious one.
I'll still do it, though.
If you're flopping, I'm tagging in.
Yeah, that's calm.
Cool. So one of you lot could decide who wants to act which one. Yeah, has just found out they've lost a family member. The other one has to console them basically. Okay. And the person is off the rails, like they're saying they want to kill themselves and all that stuff. Like, they're tired, like of life, nothing's going good for them, whatever. Like they want to X their life. You have to advise them as a friend.
Fair.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to do it?
I don't mind, but
He's
Shakespeare, innit?
I'm saying you two though.
Yeah, judge us.
Yeah, not even judge, but you just run it.
And that'd be funny, you know.
Obviously, the mic. Get that mic, then.
Hey, I'm nervous.
Mr. Actor.
Who's trying to do?
Nervous. Anything, bro.
No, you two. You choose. I don't mind, honestly.
Men first, man.
No, you decide.
You've lost the vision and you're hysterical.
Alright, cool.
And you're trying to console.
Keyword here is hysterical. This
Alright, cool. Let's go. And scene. You ready? Yeah. What do you lot say when you're ready to?
And action.
Alright, I should have known. Alright, cool.
3, 2, 1, action.
No, you're with me, bro.
Oh, I mean, you never said that.
Yeah, deals.
Yeah, real talk.
Are you gonna console me on the phone, though? Man?
You're with each other.
Yo, bro, you're right.
Yeah, man. Calm, man.
Oh, come on, what happened?
Calm, man.
What do you mean? What happened?
So I'm calm.
Well, talk to me, man.
I'm calm, man.
Talk to me, man. You're never looking at me in the eye, bro.
Bro,
What's going on?
you see this life thing, man?
No. Go into more detail, man.
This life thing is mad, bro.
What happened? Hey, yo, Biz, talk to me. What happened?
My uncle died yesterday.
Yo,
man.
what?
My uncle died yesterday.
Uncle Femi.
No, you can't.
Hey, tag him.
But
I'm putting in good performance,
Wait.
bro.
That's to do with you lot.
Nah, I beg, tag in.
Because I know Uncle Femi.
Even the energy, man. Bro. Yeah, that. Man's killing off
No, because he lost the So now he's going to say no, then he's going to tell me.
I beg. On this even the tone is not even consoling.
Wait.
He's like, what are you on, bro?
No, I said yo.
You know the tone he's coming on? It's like, he was meant to go to a motive with me, and he threw me a quick pick up and go. And it's come, and I'm getting the wrong energy. And he's like, bro, let's finish.
Wasting my time.
You're wasting my time.
I just want to be
all
with
this
my
sad shit, bro.
Give me energy, like, bro, let's finish this sucker.
Oh, bro.
I was giving you good acting, bro.
Nah, bro.
Hey, no, that is funny.
I beg, tag
Say,
him.
what, Uncle Femi?
Alright, cool. We tag back in me. 3, 2, 1.
Nah, so is it me, you know, yeah?
No, let Ola go. Let Ola go. Let me go, bro.
Yeah,
You just tell me it's not Uncle Femi,
So
innit?
continue.
Okay. So you want to keep running with that line?
Yeah.
Running with that line.
So who was it?
My uncle, man.
Which uncle, bro?
Uncle Shaggle.
So who's not serious now, guys? Yo.
Man, don't can't be serious.
Oh, he's like Uncle Shaggle.
It was Shuggle's face. He was like, wait, what?
Go for this. Are you mind? I need a name, bro. I couldn't think of a name.
Why is it Uncle Shaggle?
I didn't think you asked me for the name, bro. I just thought Uncle Dad will continue, bro. Alright, cool, continue. Cool.
Nah, man. How?
Not even that, man. Like, bro, like, it's just like nothing's going well in my life, bro.
Nah, don't say that, man.
Bro, nothing. Like, I'm
How did it
losing
happen,
family
bro?
members. I'm jobless. I don't even know what I'm doing with myself, my guy.
How did it happen?
What? How did what?
Like, how did your uncle pass?
Bro, is that what important right now?
No.
Man's asking me how my uncle passed. Is that it, bro? Like,
No, I'm not like that.
you see, things like this is why I just want to end it, bro.
Not like that. What do you mean you want to end your life?
Nah.
No.
I swear, if I was in the room right now, I would be banging this guy. I say, happy.
Yeah, I need to say to you. Because what? I need to say
what? Your life.
I said, what? Your life, bro? Oh my gosh. Haven't you done enough? God is insane. What haven't you done? The pay. The judge.
No.
Bro.
Hey guys,
No,
this would have done it so long.
Hey, my nigga.
Hey, keep
I
it
said,
there.
what is it?
Hey,
Have you done enough?
Alright, now, be my team.
hold on, there was no help.
For real team.
I asked you how
Real
this
team.
happened.
Your turn is still, I want to go with him. Your turn is still, the girl was in the car waiting. That's what your turn is.
All of the guys watch, bro.
I like.
He's like,
What I say,
What? He's like, what? You sure you don't want to do it?
Fam?
You sure you don't want to do it in like
That
an
one
hour
was
so that we can
mad.
party?
Man said, oh, mad thing. Man said, oh, your life. Oh, your life.
Oh, your life. Oh, how did he die, though?
When he asked that, I said, how did he die? Bro, I'm telling you, I'm dying with life. You say, how did he die?
That is nuts.
I'm subbing you.
hey, nah. Hey, Allah.
I'm subbing you, bro.
Allah won't be a good hostage negotiator. I swear to you,
Yeah, that
bro.
person would be
I
gone.
can't lie, personally, that was good. Real tears, bro. Real tears,
Wait,
bro.
it's a comedy.
It was a comedy. That was great.
Yeah, bro.
But as not a comedy, that was
Listen didn't want a comedy.
As in. Let's go.
Alright, go on.
Should we start from
I'll
the
be on
beginning?
a minute. Start from me. Yeah, whatever you want. Bro, what
What you saying, man? Good.
telling me? What's going on?
I'm here, man. You good?
Well, like, you're not here. You're not being you. What's up?
I'm here, bro. I'm just here, man.
Bro, you know if you need to talk to me, I'm right here, innit?
Okay. Just this life thing, yeah. Just appreciate your life. That's what I'm saying. You know? And if I'm not here, like, still appreciate your life, innit? That's what
What do you
I'm
mean?
saying.
What do you mean if you're not here, bro? What are you talking
No,
about?
I'm just saying that. Just appreciate your life, and yeah, man. If I'm not here, man.
But what are you talking about? What are you
I
saying,
got
bro?
love for you, man, innit? Yeah, man.
Well, this ain't like you, bro. What you actually trying to tell me right now?
Oh, my uncle must have died yesterday, innit? Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Mm.
Try to hear that, man.
Yeah. But it happens, innit? But
No, my condolences, honestly, to you and the family, bro.
but it's that. To me, that's the last straw, man.
Come on, bro.
Like, bro, from that, just you know how my life is right now as well, man.
Yeah,
so
but
it's just like,
well, you
what am I doing
you know how it goes, though, man. You go these low moments and you just come back up, bro.
bro, what am I doing here, fam?
I hear it, bro. What's any of us doing here then?
Nah, what am I doing here?
Come on, there's so many people that love you, bro. I
that?
love you, bro. Everyone loves you, bro.
What does that even mean? Bro, I can't even afford to have, like, food, bro. Like, I'm struggling to buy food.
Bro, I don't know.
Like, I'm struggling to buy food as a grown man. Like, do you know how embarrassing that is, bro? And then my uncle, who was someone I could even relate to, like, just passes like that. What's the point of this?
I do hear you, bro. I do, but honestly, I'm gonna say it straight. Killing yourself isn't worth it, bro. It's not gonna bring your uncle back.
Yeah,
It's not gonna get you that job that you think you want. That's not the right resort. You know what I'm saying? If we're looking at life how we're looking at it, bro, there's always a way out. And you know the man them got you, bro. If you need food, bro, let us know. We'll grab that for you. That's no issue.
my bro, I'm deep too.
No, listen, like, look at me, bro. Look at me.
Yeah,
I'm talking to you right now, bro.
Hell
Genuinely, killing yourself ain't the way, bro. Like, I understand you want to escape, you want to get out right now, but my bro, like, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Genuinely, like, jokes aside, bro, I understand, like, uncle's gone, and even for me now, bro, I'm rattled, bro. But he's not gonna. Do you think he would want you to come and say that you're gonna kill yourself now? What do you think he would say to you? Genuinely, bro. Look, I've got you in. Right now, we'll find out different ways. I know there's Amazon, like, all that aside, but right now, I would say take time to grieve. Like, your uncle just passed.
Yeah, I remember them Amazon days, though.
Yeah, we'll call it
And scene.
No, hold on.
Nah, you guys did well.
Get me on Supacell. But what I was saying,
Get me on Supacell.
I think your role is easier than Alvin's role.
They're both hard.
Nah, I think.
I was like, because you were smiling a bit the through.
Because I think consoling is mad hard, bro. Whoa.
Let me do it now.
No, it's okay.
You might not know it.
You're solid.
No.
He's on your team.
Well, listen, Supacell Series 2, you're there, bro. I'm not in there. You're there. Supacell Series 2. There, bro.
Hey, that was good, man.
But I was gonna ask, like,
You're solid as well, man.
what got you into acting? Like, what made you like go down that path? Obviously, you had Bugs in Malone when you were year 6.
Yeah.
What made you then go? Obviously, I know you did hosting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Was that always where you wanted to end up, or was like hosting just a vibe to see where you get to? Because I know you were on stage as well. So
Yeah, no. Do you know what it was? When it's been a journey, innit? Like, that's all I can say, and I've tried to enjoy the journey as much as possible. So obviously, I was acting for time. I even acted in college. I even got into drama school.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got into drama school. I got into a group of drama school. Yeah, literally. But my dad being Nigerian, it was just one of those situations where it was like, it's not a degree. You know what I'm saying? He didn't see it as a degree, so it was a degree. I was going to graduate, but he didn't see it as a degree. And we kind of had a back and forth, and he weren't too keen. And I think for me, then, I'm a big overthinker as well, innit? So I started, like, overthinking everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, being the oldest, like, the first child, and all these other things. I was like, raw. You start, like, and you're 18 having to make one of the biggest decisions of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't actually deep it, like, going from college to uni,
it's big.
And choose what you're going to, it's a pivotal moment, I'm saying. And,
as well.
yeah, like, and I guess I wasn't speaking to all the right people in it. Like, I remember speaking to someone, they were just like, oh, you sure you want to do acting? Like, there's, you know, might take you away from this and da-da-da-da-da. Like, so many other things in it. I didn't really speak to the right people at the time. So I ended up going uni, and I ended up studying marketing and multimedia.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, here's the joke of that. Like, just before I went to uni, I filmed A.South and Kids. Yeah. So I filmed A.South and Kids. And yeah, that took off. And I remember going uni one day, and one girl spotted me.
You must have been big.
Nah, ish, actually, yeah. No, it was, especially because it was a South London show. And I went uni in London, I went Roehampton, innit? Because I went...
Oh, you're right there in the heart of it.
Yeah, so obviously, it was like... I was meant to go drama school, so I ended up just like whatever uni kind of situation, innit? Ended up studying marketing and multimedia. And then while I was there, and just before being there, so with South Kids in that time, I used to do like church radio in one of my bedrooms, innit? So it used to be called Uncle and Mister. Well, it was called Itchy and Scratchy Pause. And then after
Itchy and Scratchy show, bro. You know, Itchy and Scratchy.
No, the Itchy and Scratchy show. Yeah. But that's how we were, innit? Like, we always used to...
You said that, man.
Man, get your man out of the gutter, man.
You know, when you're young, you do things.
Bro. But no, not as in like, because we always used to fight, but we was like...
Boys,
innit? So that's where it was.
So you collectively came up with that name?
Like,
bro, no, but it makes sense. There's context, though.
You were and you were Scratchy.
It don't matter, bro. I can't remember.
Pinky and the brain.
Yeah,
You know, like that.
I think one is slimmer, one is bigger. And I was a slimmer one, whichever one that was, innit? But anyway, we ended up changing our name to like Uncle and Mister, innit? So we was doing that church radio at the time, and I was still acting. So his thing was like presenting, hosting, and dancing. My thing was presenting, hosting, and acting, innit? To a degree, innit? But he loved dancing, I loved acting. So we was banging that through like, so through college as well, I was doing it like in the meantime, but mainly acting. Then come uni now, A.South for Kids kicked off, and I was meant to do it with him, but he couldn't make it because he had a dance competition, so I ended up doing it with one other guy. So this, no, he was, man. Shout out my boy Sean, man. But it was like, so now I ended up doing it, and it blew off, and it took off. Like people was loving it. I remember like used to walk in certain places, bro. Even till today, like I remember I went Nando's over there. The guy was like, "Oh my days, you made." He said, "I made his childhood, bro."
Really,
brother.
Wow,
that's my guy, bro.
That's deep.
Doing my thing.
I was
like it was proper nice feeling, innit?
No, the show.
At the time, like A.South Kids was going off, and then but then because I basically stopped acting after that, innit? So after A.South Kids being in uni, I was just doing a bit of uni stuff. And you could tell like my mind wasn't really, because I could have gone uni and studied like English and drama or theatre and that, but I was so anti.
Uni, like you just chose anything.
I just said bro. And I said, you know what, marketing, I said, I like that, multimedia, I was good at graphic design, innit? So I jumped there, so I was doing that. And then that's when I started hosting ACS events.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So then obviously after like, so me and my boy were still presenting together and doing stuff on YouTube and that at the time. And then obviously he had a lot more dance shows. I wasn't really acting, so I started just hosting a lot more, innit?
Yeah.
Which was like almost an escape because I was still on stage.
Yeah.
So man was still on stage getting to perform. So I felt that same passion I was getting from when I was acting, but just hosting, innit?
Nice.
And I realised, because I do the acting thing and I used to dance and stuff, I can implement everything I do there on stage. Which would make,
and hosting can be a bit like
performative, isn't it? You have to have a certain bravado, you have to have a certain thing about you, you have to be confident. And I realised that I was using that to my advantage, innit? I realised some hosts were just good at hosting, but they couldn't run like a quick poem off the jump on a banter thing. They couldn't do like a little dance to end to like jump. Not everyone could, innit? So that's where I started, and I linked up with my boy Moses or Alvin at the time. Started doing like, so I was doing like,
Alvin and
Alvin and Alvin, yeah. So obviously like Uncle and Mr. had not really died down, but obviously he was taking dance a lot more seriously, innit? So we were still doing stuff, but then obviously with Act Up, we was taking out touring and hosting events in uni. I was Alvin and Alvin, so I was just hosting. Then during like maybe like second to third year uni, there was like a little bridge that happened, innit? So I remember I always loved acting, innit? And I remember my bedroom, she must have called me and she was like, yo, look, there's this open casting I want to go to. It was for some ITV drama at the time. I can't remember where it was. Or Limelight, that was the company. She was like, oh, do you want to come? So I was just like, oh, do you know what, I'll come in if it's like it's open casting. So open casting, for those who don't know, is just like a casting at anyone. As long as you fit the description, you can kind of attend. So I was like, cool, innit? And I remember I made a prayer. I was like, God, you know, I'm going to go. I'm going to do this one look. If I get a call back, then I know that acting's for me, innit?
Wow.
That's all I said. I was just like, if I get a call, and the call back is just like, come back, we want to see you again and a bit more intimate. We've narrowed it down, cool. So I remember linking on my bedroom, we went, she went in first, can't done a thing. I went in. I vaguely remember the monologue I did at the time, and I just added bits that I could improvise and stuff in it. I remember doing it. That same evening, I went to, I think I went to Mr. Miss Nigeria that time. And then my phone's ringing, innit? So I'm looking, I'm thinking, I picked it up. So, hey, is this Alvin? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, we just wanted to know. No, I'm lying. I got an email.
Okay.
I got an email saying, oh, hey, Alvin, congratulations. We just want to give you a recall to come back on da-da-da-da-da. But the same day.
Wow.
So I'm gassed.
God didn't waste time.
God didn't even waste time, bro. He said, yeah, God didn't waste time. I got it. I remember belling my mum. I was like, Mum, you know, I got a recall for that thing. She's like, oh, yeah, well done. Oh, congrats. I remember calling my bedroom now. I'm like, yo, you know, I got a recall. Like,
So you didn't call your dad?
Nah. Come on, man. my mum could pass that message. I know my dad to bits though. Don't get twisted, man. Shout out, man. But obviously, I didn't call my dad. I called my mum, obviously. My mum was like, yeah, cool. I called my bedroom in there on some like, yo, like, have you heard anything? Like, oh, no, not yet. I was like, yeah, that I've kind of heard. Yeah.
You got quiet in your...
You got quiet, yeah. I was like, oh, fair, your thing, yeah. And I was like, oh, I've heard back, so I got a recall. I got a recall in this thing.
Hey,
bro, let him
a horrid person, man.
His boy's gonna watch this, you know.
This is horrible.
Let's continue.
I don't even know if she'll remember in it, but yeah, she does. Yeah, shout out
her thing.
And then so then.
Yo,
you wanted that to sound nice, but it just didn't. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just didn't. Like, it just didn't. It just didn't.
She's actually doing her thing still.
Yeah. Exactly. But anyway,
and then so then after that, cool. Obviously, I didn't get the actual role in it, but in that moment, I was like, you know what, cool.
You got
like, let's go back.
Yeah.
But from then, I always had like this battle between like, oh, am I a host now or am I actor now, innit? Because that's when it began, and that's when I'm like, oh, like people are gonna. Like all my actor friends have seen me started hosting, and all these people that know me for hosting don't even know I can act. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, like what's? So I'm bugged, but these are my own thoughts, innit? I'm in my head. I'm like, I can run both, man. I'm telling like, but I'm also having these thoughts, so I'm not really acting as much, and I'm still hosting more. But hosting was just coming naturally, innit? I get to be myself, and it's just easier. So the bookings weren't really an issue. Big Clash. But before Big Clash came, goodness gracious me.
No, it's Big Cash.
Big
Cash.
Cash.
It's when people sit next to Bissy, he's annoying.
Yeah, you get me?
He's
Just
annoying.
because people don't mind. It's because of him, fam.
Because of humans.
It's because of him,
I
fam.
haven't done one E or
What you never done one E or
E? I've not done one.
This now
Yeah,
Big
you have.
Clash.
I haven't.
Anyway, so but before that, and this how I'm saying, like with acting sometimes, and I'm gonna say this in passing quickly. I'm just like, I know I need to work harder on it because I know God's favor's there to a degree for me. Because for at the time, I remember. So after all that's done now, I remember I used to be a youth worker, innit, a youth mentor while I was like coming towards the end of my like uni. And I remember that the young boys, there was a short film that was happening in it. So there was like not agent. There was a casting director and a director that were looking for young boys within the area, innit? So they linked up with my youth club to get the young boys to audition. Okay. But a lot of the young boys were like shy and stuff, innit? So my manager at the time was like, yo, Alvin, you run the audition first. Show the boys it's smooth, it's easy. Pretty much so they could be comfortable, innit? And naturally, I've got a young face, innit? And back in the day, I looked younger, innit? So I could have actually... So I've just gone in it. So I've done my thing now. Just like basically performed all the lines, taken on the notes, done whatever I needed to do. Then obviously the young boys started coming down and stuff, innit? Like 2-3 days later now, I get a call. I got a call, from Gemma, who was the woman on it. She was like, oh, hey Alvin, I got your number from Steve. Obviously he was using thing. Bare names and that. Well, it's calm, innit? Got your number from Steve. I just wanted to speak to you like, about your auditions. I was like, what? I won't really audition. Really. So no, honestly, Steve did speak to me, and we would love to give you the role, but we can't because you're just a bit too tall. Because they needed a shorter boy, innit? But I'm opening up an agency, and I'd like you to be on my agent, brother. What? Fam,
Boy,
so I'm like,
and
it's just happening, innit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So obviously she was like, yeah, I'm opening. So that was Act Up agency. So had the meeting, spoken, and she was like, yeah, I want like, I feel you're good in that. Wow. So she signed me. Yeah, she signed me. And I was like, this is sick, man. Like, yeah, we're out here.
Yeah, man.
And then it's not so mad because a lot of these things are interchangeable with the fact that like I was still dealing with Sickle. So I think a peak period of my time after I graduated, like that December, I basically nearly had a cardiac arrest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So like, so obviously, and then it was nuts, innit? I ain't really spoken about that too much. I'll probably go, God willing, one day, man. God willing. But I'll probably go into that a lot more details. Maybe later this year. I don't know. I might do a podcast, be on my show or whatever. But that happened, and then the following year, I remember like I was in hospital for like the month because I had infection in my knee and all these other complications, innit? Yeah, and this is all while like, so I was like, so cool. Anyway, I started recovering, started getting healthier, and then all these like things started happening and stuff. And yeah, pretty much from there, I was back in motion, innit? Like the year after, I was back in motion from like 2016. I was really heavy now, and that's when Big Clash came about. Yeah, so
and then you and Bissy Atkins, when did that? Was that after Big Clash or?
Oh, Bissy, that was like simultaneously. Yeah. Wow. So I remember I got. Even that,
living in purpose, bro.
Even that, like, yeah. So even Younger TV, funniest story ever, yeah. And shout out, you don't know Ayo, innit? Yeah. So I remember, Ayo wanted me to come to the audition. She wanted me to do the show, innit? And it's kind of cheeky, but I wasn't really on it. I didn't know what Younger TV was. I didn't want to be a TV presenter like that, innit? And then, but something in me was that, well, if you go there, you'll book it, innit? On a mad thing. But I remember chilling now. And then my bedroom, so I was already doing Big Clash this time, actually. Yeah, I was already like a year in with Big Clash. I remember my bedroom, he had gone for the audition for it, innit? But I think he saw it. And I think I clocked that he went for the audition for it. And then I can't lie, I saw he went for it. And I said, you know, let's go. I jumped in my car and I drove down there. On a gang, because I weren't gonna go.
Sometimes competition is healthy.
I think it's that.
Sometimes competition is healthy.
I'm heavy competitive, innit? Heavily competitive, innit? Yeah. I remember pulling up here. I drove there quickly, Chiswick, in my slides, everything. I remember I got there now. Turn it up. The next day they was like, yeah, we want you and Bissy to do it, innit? And I was like, yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. So yeah, that's how that happened, innit? And me and Bissy was good on that show, man. It
was a good show, man.
It should have treated us right, man. Good, but yeah, no, genuinely, I think even at the time, we was doing something. Yeah, man, it was, so that was sick. And yeah, Big Clash was interesting. because Cookies he was going for something new. He had obviously Uncle D and Pure Yinks before, and he wanted a mix of a boy and a girl. And even then, where I overthink, I was like, oh no, but you know, like I do the Alvin and Alvin thing, or da. And I remember this guy, he wanted me, and he wanted Wit in it, and then we just made it work essentially. And then Big Clash was good. Like our first show was tough. Like I'll be honest, it was tough, and we're coming off the back of the height of Pure Yinks and the year they left was peak. But it was not so like
it was like what?
It was fair. And that's what we had to do in it. We realized like we can't be like them in it. There's no way. So we have to do our own thing in it. And I think the first year was kind of hard. Obviously, like a lot of people were like in between the first and third year had just seen Pure Yinks and Uncle D and what they done in the final. And now it's
like recalibration.
Like they're meeting Mr. Alvin and Whitney Vanilla. It's like, I don't know if I can rock with this. But within a year of doing it now, like people have really me and Whitney have stepped into our bag. Like then everyone's kind of on it now. And so it's like, oh yeah, that's out like from Big Clash. So so I remember like those days I was doing that, come back, film Younger TV.
Wow.
What? Yeah, I remember like we had like a Leicester Birmingham period and I had to film in between in it. But we made it work in it. Yeah, I had to make it work. Yeah.
So what do you prefer though?
Acting.
100.
Yeah.
Man, even
stage. He didn't even.
I was talking to
how much on screen have you done and how much on stage have you done?
Yeah, so theatre is my bag.
Okay.
So like majority of my life I've done theatre in it, like just bare theatres. Like even last year 2 theatre plays, well the same play but just done it twice in it. Called I Love Acting in college and uni, college and school. Majority of theatre in that. You don't really learn screen acting, especially UK, like very, very like theatre based and can you act in the moment and all that kind of stuff in it. So that's why I learned from it. So, but I want to do more TV. I want to do more TV and film in it. I swear the bag's there, but also it's kind of a different ball game. Like there's a subtlety to TV that's a bit different to theatre. There's a thing, but I love theatre. Like that's my heart. I love. There's a sense of instant gratification as well that I like. That's like I could do something and connecting.
Would you say that like the skills you build from theatre translate well to the big screen, or do you feel like they're completely different? Like
that's a good point. 50-50 in it. I feel like there's an element that does, but with theatre sometimes it's a lot bigger than TV.
Yeah.
So like TV will just speak how we're speaking now, but sometimes theatre is like it's a
to,
bit more like you have to
there's
project,
an actual audience in front of you.
Yeah, and not with all theatre, because obviously now as well, what's happening is a lot of theatre is representing real life, innit? So I think nowadays there's ways into TV that are a lot more connected, which I think is good. Like even the play I done, we had shout out Raja. Raja played Charlene in Supacell.
Okay.
Yeah, the nurse's sister. Yeah, she directed the play we done.
I'm not gonna lie.
But she's cold, man.
It made me annoyed at her.
Yeah.
And that's important. When you feel a feeling,
it was cold.
It gets everyone like that cast. That cast, like,
that was great production.
Every single person.
What was that Flash guy? Even him.
Yeah,
I love these. Cheeky Channel.
It was a misfit.
That was it.
It was in Youngers.
That was it.
Misfits.
You know what I've got as well, yeah? He casted like the whole of Hollyoaks. All of them people have been on Hollyoaks as well.
Seriously? The guy that was
like all the Supercell people.
The guy that was part of the gang.
All of them.
Oh, swear.
He was on
not Tossin though. Not Josh.
Tossin. No, not
Josh ain't been on Supercell. The one that played Taser.
No.
Yeah,
just besides him. Yeah, besides him.
What? Nadine went on Hollyoaks.
I don't know.
Nadine's the one that was the
nurse.
Storm. Yeah, not her as well.
Yeah, so not everyone then.
No. Yeah, right.
Was
I think Adelia.
Yeah, the Mitchell's guy.
Yeah, the one with the.
Yeah,
and I swear, Tossin
I know. Yeah, and
three of them.
Tossin was in it.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So 3.
I didn't know Tossin was in it, to be fair.
Yeah, he was in it.
But Thing was in it as well.
There was someone else.
Dwayne from the not Masha, the one that. You know the one that was trying to recruit the young boy?
Oh, yeah, the guy with the hair. Yeah.
So his name's Dwayne, but I can't remember his name in character. He was in Hollyoaks, he was in Hollyoaks.
Okay, right.
But yeah, so yeah, aside from, what was I saying before that though? Theatre, acting,
translate.
So now I think it's translating a bit more in it. So like even that's what I was gonna say. So like with the last play we wanted a bit more natural in it, like just to represent a bit more real life. And I think in those moments it kind of helps you just to breathe and just try to do your best to be character. I don't even think I'm like. Well, I think I'm a very sick actor, and I feel like obviously I still got a lot to learn, and I want to learn more. In all honesty, so that's the aim. There was something else I think you asked me before though. Yeah, no. Oh, the reason when you asked about which one would I pick?
Yeah.
So I remember I was working on Julie's show, Work in Progress.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
And she asked me.
You've done bare,
bro.
Yeah, bro.
You work pretty serious because you did the book
Just
swap
thank
thing
God.
as well.
Yeah.
Still working.
We're still, yeah,
You
I'm
still doing
working,
that?
Yeah.
What's it,
I haven't got a show tomorrow. I haven't got
Do
a
you
bunch
do
tomorrow.
basically the creative full time, basically?
No, you know.
See?
Well, you work as well.
Yeah, I work.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to clap, bro. I have to clap, bro.
Nah,
Yeah,
serious.
Life is tough, man.
Put yourself out there,
But
man.
yeah, no, I work as well. I actually work with the NHS, but that's another story. But the reason why, yeah, so on like Julie asked me the same question. I remember I had thought about it and I said, you know what, like if I got the exact same pay on the exact same day and I got asked to present something or host a show or act in the show or do something, I would pick acting.
Wow.
That's the only way I can do it.
Why is that? Do you feel like you get to express more of your?
Yeah, and I just love acting, innit? Like I love it. I mean, the ideal situation would be tell me what time the bookings are,
And I'll do both.
Yeah.
Let's collect both.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll act in the morning and host in the evening. I'll run it like if it was literally the exact same time and everything, yeah, man, I would definitely wanna just like, and I love the thing is like with acting, I think where I love it so much, it's like my baby, innit? It's like it's the one thing I keep close to my heart a lot. So even with Supacell being out, like not that I protected it, but I was just like, oh, it's just a small role, like you know, be easy, which is not good, innit? But for me, it helps, innit? It helps me know that I want more, and it helps me know that I wanna do more. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but celebrate and say, yeah, man. And I'm actually grateful, like, for everyone around me, like family members, friends, everyone around me, directors, kind of gas men, even the people that I've seen and been like, yo, Alvin, like, big up, man, this is it, because it makes me realize that, yo, live in the moment, yeah, man.
I can go on Netflix
and see my face,
That's Alvin.
No, you're right, yeah, for real.
Right now, it's one of the
number one global, global, so yeah.
So it's like
11.5.
Whether you're just there for even minus bro.
Hey,
I'm on that, bro.
Yeah,
But spoiler alert,
man.
if you haven't watched Supacell, just pause now.
Yeah, pause now. Yeah, if you haven't watched it,
yo,
time,
you
but
see
pause.
the end bit where my man went to speed nank mode. I said,
Bro,
He said,
my man had to go back. You had to hem him.
He said, tell her I said hello.
I'm not done with you. I'm gonna keep going.
Bro, he
super nank mode.
But you know what? You see,
he did everybody. He made sure he got everybody. He heard that made a noise in the car. He
waited. The way he done Taser and that scene, I said, that hate is from the gut.
From the gut, bro.
From the debt. But
you're gonna get
no, that show's absolutely amazing, man. Guys, go watch it if you haven't. I promise you that. I think after this, I've deep. Like, I've always thought Ratman was sick, but after this, like everyone part of the writing team, Ratman, like it's genius,
bro.
Like,
Yeah,
absolutely,
genius.
And it's the exection,
of everything,
bro.
Do you know? Do you know?
had a good budget.
Do you know how many like? Yeah,
Don't care. It's
100%,
executed well, because you can have a budget and still execute.
No, but some
poorly,
like,
fam.
a lot of like UK based like show, it's like the budget is not as much.
Yeah, it's limited. It's limited. Yeah,
he was able to go all out.
but you say that.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of the film was done in Peckham. Yeah, like
even
a lot of the things.
He said that was intentional as well.
Yeah, it was intentional.
Yeah.
You got vocals, yeah. Do you know what? Was sick, yeah.
Those black people, they were mad scary.
Yeah.
Man said them black people.
Come out that
Man said them black people. The one with the hood.
Suited, bro. Yeah, I was watching that. I was watching Skillkey, who's done the music, like you know, like when man them say, "Hey yo," he used that and changed it. So like, if you listen to it properly, there's a bit that goes, "Hey yo," like. Yeah, so
he made a beat out of it, like man.
So bro, but he made like
it was cool.
it's on TikTok, like
I'm actually gonna watch it again.
Yeah, everyone's
Do you think, someone else would have done a better job than Getz? Because I'm hearing some people said he should have had Dave.
Dave. No. Gets.
The film with David.
Don't get me wrong. Dave is a good actor.
Dave would have been sick or whatever, but it would have changed the role.
Bro, it would have fully.
Yeah, I don't think
that was like bro. Look at that basketball court scene. Bro, that scene would have been different if it was Dave.
I said,
when he said that, yeah. I said, me too. I should have. I should have
thought. Bro, man, I should have thought.
I was like, yeah, no, I can't. And you know what? And that's what I love about acting sometimes. Is like, once you see someone in a role, even if you thought you deserved that role, sometimes you have to be like, you know, bro, he was cold, didn't you know what I mean?
It was the park sneaks.
Yeah, man.
Where they bucked each other.
Yeah.
On the bench, innit?
Yeah.
Next time
He said next
Someone else
time.
will see you.
Yeah.
No, if I
Another
get you first.
scene I was peak,
Man said, no, if I
was
get you
when Taser
first.
first went invisible.
Yeah.
Coldest. Man just stood there and said,
Yeah.
cool, zoom. Man just went,
That day was so
No, when he
long.
stabbed everyone.
even when he bored up Digger.
That day was so long.
But
So
I can
Oh,
tell
you
you.
were there that day?
if you watch that scene, you can see me in it. Bro, one of my work colleagues saw me in that scene, and I was right. My band's up here. I said, Alvin, you said you were sick. You said you were sick today. Hey, imagine. But like I'm directly like on the left side of where they're standing and something. But that day was so long, so we filmed that whole scene that day, innit?
Yeah.
And obviously, see how like the man them run for, and then he's like, "Hey, come now."
Yeah.
And everyone's running. Brother, let me tell you something. I'm a big man.
Yeah.
Obviously, better than my youngest.
They can't run.
How many times do you do that?
Breathless, bro. They might have said like 580 times, bro. I was not that number, but a lot of times. And obviously, you haven't.
And every time I said, you man, come on, you're ready.
Every time. I remember, and obviously, cause like for me, this was like my first time on like TV and stuff, and I wanted to like prove to myself that I could do a lot of things naturally. That's who I am, innit? Oh, let me tell you right now, sometimes I'll take it easy sometimes. Still, I remember cracking in my first scene. Like, oh, what? But I got back and I said, all right, cool, I gotta do it again, please. I said,
What, again?
I said, give
10
you.
minutes.
Obviously, but yeah, great experience regardless. And obviously, like, yeah, it's interesting. Like the way TV and film works is sick. Digger was so cool, man. Like, he would come on and would be like, yeah, let me get involved. And like, yeah, proper, like, it was mad, like, proper cool. So yeah, no, genuinely, I'm happy that the show's doing what it needs to do.
Yeah,
It's actually
And
very,
season
very
2, you
sick.
think that's gonna come? Is that been signed off yet? Do you know?
Willing, man.
Listen,
God willing. I ain't heard nothing.
I seen
If you
the
don't
thing
have
online
Netflix,
there,
you're
bro.
gonna write,
Literally,
bro.
I heard
I'll write as well.
I heard the thing. They said that if it gets cancelled, if they don't get brought back for season 2, we're boycotting Netflix.
You know, Top Boy delay like we had before,
This
bro.
is better than Top Boy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think for
And
me,
it's
compare.
I think it's because it's different.
It's different.
Yeah,
It's different.
and I
It's
think
different.
you know what I initially said, yeah. For me, I
Wasn't
think
a
it's
cliche
nice to have
storyline.
something that's separate and
From
not
the
about
gang
like, the gang
crime.
life. Don't get twisted.
Yeah.
I understand that is an element of it, but you can't get away from that.
Yeah.
But that's
It wasn't
not
the focal point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's not the
Kind of
focal point.
Stuff, yeah. And I think that's what Rap man did. Rap, he showed like 5 different type of he showed 5 different type of.
Yo, imagine the man them ends had those
Having
powers. Bro,
Nah, but
But I've got
like, man, them are dumb.
would be so OP.
No, man, them are dumb.
What do you think you'll be?
If we had power, say we'll be using it against each other.
No, Grossman.
What's a zoom?
Bro, imagine the you can go invisible, fam.
Innit?
The you.
Wait, what would you know?
Teleportation, man.
100%.
Yeah, that teleportation
For
one.
me, that's the most
Yeah,
sensible power.
Yeah,
therefore.
you can be anywhere at any time.
Anytime, bro.
Therefore.
Think about it.
I'll do like 5 different contracts, different jobs.
Or the healing thing.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm on, man.
he
No, because I'm charging you keys, bro. You got a heart attack.
Bro,
Give me-
I say right now,
no
no
one
one
will
will
pay
pay
you.
Dubai quick. What? I won't see you from night.
This guy thinks he's
Oh, do you
Jesus.
know what? Yeah.
Why I want to see it from night too?
No, you literally can.
I
I want to go Maldives. I want to go Maldives, fam.
Let's
Literally.
Are you quick?
Bro, you can literally go on any holiday.
A plane is never
Yeah,
needed
bro.
for you.
That's true.
What other powers are there? Do you think that you lot would want? That's not already.
Invincible.
Invincible.
But that's not like that's not in the show.
Dead, man.
Oh, that's not
that's
the show.
not in the show.
That's on the show.
That's not in the show.
What was
that's not in
Gets
the
his power was
That's not in the show.
can take
take
that
that
one.
shot.
Yeah, I
Take
think
the
Gets
shot.
got the sickest power, to be fair. And
That one was
and do you know what's so mad? Yeah, I don't know if this is part of the
I'm like
storyline or
Xavier,
anything. Yeah, but I'm thinking about it. The last person that touched him, yeah, was Tosin, Michael's character.
You
No.
think you can take powers now?
No, but he could though. Remember he took. That's how he stabbed all of them, innit? Because Rodney went to go get the
and they brought him back to life.
So maybe you
Remember
can
at the end?
So I'm thinking that, bro, but that's just me, innit? I'm an overthinker, innit? So I can think of 10,000 different endings, innit? I don't know if it's that much.
Add you on the right because you're coming.
I was deep in it. I was deep in it. I was like, yo, imagine like, obviously, because it was Tosin I went to do it, and he done the teleportation thing. What if Gets has got that power now, and then Gets is now
going back in time.
or not even going back in time, but you know how we saw my man come in with the. If you're watching now, it's spoiled.
Yeah.
Where they spoiled.
What if he done a thing and then grabbed it and then But that's in my mind, innit? Like, I don't know if that's the case.
Anyway, guys, we're going to have to wrap.
If they want to get me on the writings, man, I don't mind.
Get him on the writings.
Get him on the writings.
If you haven't watched Supacell,
just give me, you know what I'm saying?
You know that.
if you haven't watched Supacell, please make sure you go watch.
Yeah, make sure. Yeah,
but yeah,
Alvin, thank you, man.
Where can they find you, bro? Anything you want to plug that's coming out?
No, just Mr. Alvin on everything. MISTARALVIN. Have I got anything to plug at the moment? Not really, man. Just my saying is make the pattern patternable, man. I feel like
Come on.
Yeah, like in this life, it's like where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying?
Love it,
That's
man.
what I believe.
Everyone make the pattern patternable.
Yeah,
Come on, Mr. Alvin. Let's be live. Let's go. Thank you.
Yes.